everybody. Of course, me, Real Ink Lord, from Alexandria, Virginia, tattooing in Atlanta. I'm like 10, 11, 12 years in.
Okay, Empress, tattooing in Atlanta, from Mobile, Alabama. 13, going on 14 years.
Damn.
You know,
Okay. My name is Girl Week on Instagram. I'm from Detroit, tattooing in Atlanta. I've been tattooing for a year and a half.
Okay, that's why she said that.
Oh,
Yeah. Shit, I know.
No, y'all just look young as hell. Y'all
No,
say
I
years.
started in
I'm
high
like,
school.
okay.
Name Tony. Go by Ink by Tony. Been tattooing in Atlanta for going on 2 years now.
I'm Cashmere, tattooing in Atlanta. I'm from Gary, Indiana. I've been tattooing for 6 years now.
So yeah, this is just a podcast. We just gonna talk about tattooing basically, since we all tattoo artists. So of course everybody get asked about this by their clients. What made you start tattooing? Like we can just go around the room and answer that one.
I mean, I guess I can go first. I mean, I'm 36. I've been doing art all my life. I've done everything from graphic design, clothing, hand painting shoes and clothes, painting on canvases. So I've done it all. This was kind of like that one medium that I always wanted to do. Like as a shorty, I would get the Slam magazines or the double XLs, and I would draw the tattoos that the rappers and the basketball players had. So this is that one medium that you didn't necessarily know how to get into being black. Especially if you kind of like around my age, because it was like predominantly like white for sure. You know what I'm saying? So that was like one thing. So when I found out that I could really like self-teach, like learn myself and get into it was like this the only thing I haven't done art-wise. So let me jump into it. Here we are.
Like he said, I've been drawing my whole life from middle school, high school. I even went to school for art. You know, I tried to do tattooing when I first went to college, and I ain't gonna lie, it was some BS. It was a lot of BS. I was messing some folks up, but I didn't know how to take critique very well. So I was like, you know, I kind of got down, and then like I just graduated from college like about 3 years ago. So my friend group, they was like, man, they called me Antonio. So they was like, Antonio, you know, you need to get to this. You need to do something with your degree. I was working job from job. I'm like, bro, I don't like this shit at all. Like. They was like, you need to go ahead and do something then. I was like, one day I just like, I got some income tax. I was like, I got some extra money. Let me go buy a little kit. So I bought a little kit, and I kind of dibbled and dabbled with a little tattoo, and everybody started. I saw the little lights going up, and then I did some tattoos, and I was like, okay. At first, you know, it's just all about the money and stuff at first, but now it's like I found a love for it, and I see like each year, you know, I see myself getting better, at, you know, from the little time I've been doing it. And that's how I pretty much met y'all two, really. Like, I didn't know him or you from, like, campaign. I just hit him up one day. I was like, yo, bro. I was like, you know, I see you do tattoos. I like, check my workout. Man, ever since then, man, I call you up like every day just to see, you know, see where I can improve it.
I tell people all the time, he was like the cat that you're not supposed to feed, and I fed him, and now he won't go away. You know what I'm saying? So now you like
yeah, I'm like a little brother. So sometimes I go to the shop with him, sit there and watch him do some work. You know, I'm like, okay. And that day I came here and got my tattoo done by you, and I saw you shading. I was like, okay, I kind of picked up, and since then my shading got way better.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
So I got into tattoos. I was a henna artist for like 5 or 6 years before I got into tattoos. But before that, it's the same thing. Growing up, I always knew how to draw. So I used to always like draw myself. Like I was a girl with like gel pens, drawing all up her arms, you know, all the different colors. Every mom could not stand it. So yeah, I got into doing henna tattoos, and then from there, people just like my henna work is really like flawless. Like I had a really high demand of your work is too good, you need to do real tattoos. But I didn't want to at first. Like I fought it for like years. I was like, hell no. Like, I love doing henna. Like I felt like henna was like my God-given talent, like something that God gave to me to know how to do. A lot of people don't know how to do it. They don't even know the science of it. So that was just like my love, like everything. And then I just like one day was just like, fuck it. Like it was such a high demand of people telling me I need to do tattoos. I thought I'm like, I'm losing money at this point. Cause like doing henna, the market is mostly like females. You know what I'm saying? And then especially special occasions like birthdays, weddings, stuff like that. With tattoos, it's every day. It's men, women, older people, younger people. Like people want to get matching tattoos, so it was just like a whole nother market that I was just not even tapping into. And one day I just was like, fuck it. I found a school of tattoos and went from there. I love it.
I started doing tattoos because same shit, like, knew how to draw my whole life. And I would just pretty much like make my money in school from like drawing people's like Dragon Ball Z shit. $1, $5, and then it got to high school and I was drawing up people's tattoo concepts for them to take it to the tattoo shops.
I hated that.
Man,
that was the thing right there. Ooh.
Cause like,
and then come back and it's not how you. Come on.
and then like the white artists, cause it was mostly white shops, so they would like take their concept and be like, you know, I created this concept, original piece, and then I would reach out and be like, hey, I want to, you know, get an apprenticeship, and it's like, you know, nah, you know, just a whole bunch of bullshit. So it was like, I was like, fuck it, because the thing was, like, my family, they were big into, like, bikes, and my uncle tattooed, my cousin tattooed, so I was like, fuck y'all.
Yeah,
You know, and he came to the house, he brought me a machine and shit, you know, don't tell your mom. And I remember when I first started, like, I was in high school, 10th grade. And I was sneaking the motherfuckers in my window. In my room. First amount of money I made was $35. Like, that was my first little piece of bread. And after that, it was like I was running that shit up from high school. So as soon as I graduated, I made sure I graduated early. Like, I was out.
When did you graduate?
December of my junior year.
What year was it?
No, my senior year, actually. But technically, you know what I'm saying? Because I was a junior the same year. So, yeah. December, I was out of there.
What year?
2011.
Okay.
So, shit. After that, it was over with. I went to the military for a short period. Because I kind of, like, had a plan. I was like, shit. My uncles, everybody had been to the military. And I was like, they had money. So, let me go to the military, make more friends. Had a tattoo. Stayed up in there for, like, 2 or 3 months. Said, fuck it. Got out. Still had the connection. Still was tattooing. So, it was just over with from that. I went to art school in Kentucky and fucking, it was just, that was it.
Well, mine started like right after college. Like I went to school and then I got out of school 2010 and then I started tattooing. I was in my mama's basement. I bought a kit from eBay. A lot of people don't even know what that is. So that's how far along ago. But I bought a kit on eBay. It was like $125. It came with all types of needles. This was when we was using coil machines. We didn't have no pins. So you had to put the joint together. Some of them would click, and then you know something messed up anyways. So I started tapping myself for like 3-4 months, and then started tapping friends, cousins. But I started because I was always drawing just like everybody else. So school drawing up, doing little glitter shirts with glue, and then you sprinkle the glitter on it, and then you hit one of them and you see your design. That's what I was doing, permanent markers on hoodies and whatnot. So I was like he said, the next thing was just to tap into tattooing, and then people that I was drawing with in school was tattoo artists, like Cover Up Ink Art, Casey Dream. They was tagging in like California and Toronto and stuff. So I was like, I mean, they could do it, I could do it. So I just bought a kit and did it from here. So 12, 13 years later, I'm in Atlanta tagging now. So yeah.
Like when do you feel like you hit that stride of like, I know what I'm doing, being like self-taught?
After college, because in college nobody was challenging me. I was just doing crosses on every girl, hearts on every girl. People, like, girls would come in big groups as freshmen, they like getting 5, you know what I'm saying, 5 of them, they would all get hearts saying they matching tattoos. Like, nobody was really challenging me as an artist, so I didn't get challenged till after I graduated, which was like 2017. That's when it was my main job at that point, you know, and I was teaching, but teaching wasn't really hitting on nothing, but so I was tattooing after work, and I just started getting bigger and bigger pieces. I'm like, all right, bet, like I could really take this to the next step, and then I just started locking in from then, and then I just got better and better every time by watching.
That's a real thing, getting better and better every time. Like with each tattoo, like learning your mistakes, watching other artists in between, like that's a real thing in tattoo.
And I'm a strong believer you only as good as your last tattoo.
Yeah.
Right. Cause that's what you're gonna get judged off of.
Yeah, let me see some recent work.
Yeah.
People love to say that.
Hell yeah. Sure.
Definitely. What has been like the most challenging thing in your career so far? Or most challenging situation? Client.
Client-wise?
Yeah.
Boy.
What was one that just stood out like you like?
Man, I had some crazy situations with tattooing people.
Cause I just came across my first and I was really like, Ashley, I was like, wow, my feelings was hurt. They was just all laughing at me like, man, you gonna go through that? And I'm just like,
You gonna go through that?
Man, I had one person kissing my chair.
I remember you said that shit.
That shit was crazy.
oh, that's just kissed in my. You gotta get out.
I had someone pass gas.
That's happened before.
I've tattooed people from other places. Like one thing I can say, like with like certain clients, like say my like Jamaican clients or something, you know, they're a lot more aggressive, not in a bad way, but very specific, and it's like harsh and it's like, huh? It's crazy. I've tattooed people that were deaf, so we would have to pass notes back and forth. I've tattooed old people. Shit. I don't know. I've had a lot of crazy experiences though. I've done it. I think the craziest one was when I was still living in Alabama, and it was Alabama versus Auburn game, and these frat boys came and their homie, they placed a bet. If you lost that bet, you gotta get a dick tattooed on your ass.
Alright,
He
what
lost
frat
that
is
bet.
this?
I'm dead.
They probably
I don't know. That was
Okay.
white guy.
That's why.
Their idea of like jokery or humor is
type
different.
different. Hell
So
yeah.
I tattooed that
You
shit
ain't
on
getting
the
that.
face.
That's the first place they going though, for sure.
The ass.
I've definitely been.
They like
yeah.
shit like
Like
that.
something like that.
embarrassing or just.
And they always just stand and just like text people with their arms folded and shit. And I'm just like,
Make sure you going through with it.
man.
They wild.
But it's crazy though. That got kicked out. It went viral. Like he got kicked out of his house. Like his dad was like through with him.
Wow.
How would you show your dad?
I mean, the dude was
Yeah,
viral.
it went viral.
Viral, you can't stop. You can't stop.
When it go viral, that's
Cause back then that was when like Facebook was like, and it was all over Facebook.
And you know, parents did have Facebook back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
man.
one thing you know your
That shit
parents
was
got is
crazy.
Facebook.
Yeah, that was my craziest one. Besides the nigga that pissed on
I
my
was
shit.
about to say,
Yeah.
man, I had a couple crazy clients. I had some that, man, they boyfriends and threatened to whip my ass.
What?
And they hadn't even came got a tattoo yet. We was just talking about the tattoo. Like I had one dude, like he was like, yo, you know, I'm gonna come see about you and all that. I'm like,
Man, that shit is crazy.
and then I had some like when I first started tattooing, and when I had some that was like, yeah, I want my money back. I was like, you know, you can't get no refund. It was like, oh nigga, you sound like a hairdresser or some shit. Like it was just going off
He
on
did
me.
the work, like.
And like that's what I was like, I can't get my ink back. You can't get your stuff back.
Facts.
But then I had one chick. She came from South Carolina. Like she came a day early to get her tattoo done. I drew the design up, sent it to her. She was like, oh yeah, I like this one. This is the one we're gonna go with. So she was like, oh, I'm 20 minutes away, so I go to my little old studio I had, prep everything up. I throw like the little picture through like the little stencil printer. She come in with her little boyfriend or whatever he was. He was like, man, bear with her. I was like, what you mean? She drove like 3.5 hours. And not once did she like, oh yeah, I want to switch the design up. She wait till she get there and was like, oh yeah, I want a new design. So, man, I caught the worst attitude in the world. I was mad as shit. So I had to sit there, I had to draw it back up. And she was like, yo, what's wrong? I was like, man, nothing. I'm just over here just trying to do it. I'm like, bro. And then she was like, yeah, I kind of like this. She was like, gosh, the design she got was the one I showed her at first. And she was like, yeah, I don't want that one. So she was like, I want this one. So I was like, okay. put some stuff together. She was like, okay, yeah, this is the one we're gonna go with. Wait till she get there. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go with the first design. When I tell you, I was heated. I was like, yo.
That be people in their ear saying, all right, get this one. Oh, nah, do this, do that. That's why.
Yeah, because like, we was going to do like a whole little color thing and everything. She was
I
like,
just shut that shit down. I can't even lie.
Come
I told,
on.
and then she was like,
I tried.
she got mad when I charged
I
her.
learned.
She got mad when I charged her extra. I was like, man, I got to charge you extra. She was like, well, I said, bro, I had to sit here for like an hour and a half just to draw this shit up on my iPad.
That thing drawing is free.
Yeah, they think like, oh, you can just slap a little picture and it's already there. Hell no, bro.
They really don't get it. They really don't get it.
Them motherfuckers get it.
They be trying. They be trying.
You got some clients that
black
actually.
folks, so you should hell no.
No, you got some clients that get it, but some clients just be like. So you got some clients that's thoughtful. They be like, okay, maybe he taking all this time. And you got some that just be like, man, bro, I need you to hurry up get it. Let me hurry up and finish this so I can get you about my check.
For sure.
And don't rush me because then if I rush your tattoo and it's messed up, you're gonna be upset.
Super mad.
Like that's something you get for life. What you rushing me for?
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, from doing it for so long, my patience and my tolerance has went to the zilch. Like, you get 3 strikes. Once it's over with,
You done with it.
it's over with. Like, I'm like, no, go find somebody else to do it. And then they'll plead most of the time, like, no, I'm sorry, blah.
Yeah,
Like, it's over with.
I got a client like that, where he always book. He be real, so he back home, or he'll come down here, and whenever I post something, he'll book super early, but then he literally waits until like 2 a.m. the day before to like send me what he want. I'm already like checked out, like you're not getting tattooed because you sending this to me at 2 or appointment at 10, and you want me to like try to, and it's never nothing simple. It's something like super intricate. Like our last time we just worked, waited for 2 a.m. I even told my girl, I said, watch he gonna, she's like, you know what you're doing tomorrow? I said, nope. Watch he gonna wait till I'm asleep and he gonna send me what he want. And it's gonna be something that's gonna be too much for me to do. I hate working in like that crunch. I wanna be able to put it together, send it to you, get that, if you like it. So as soon as you come, we can get like right to work.
Yeah.
Time is money. Man, he sent me this idea like, yeah, I want a ship, and I want a captain on the ship looking out into the storm on lightning. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I put something together. He comes like, hey, this is nice, but I want a wave. I want a big wave that look like it's swallowing the ship. And I just had to. I'm like, bro, you know what? You can't keep doing this. Like, you can't keep waiting to 2 a.m. to send me what you want the day before. Like when you want me, every time you pay me a deposit, I say, send me your ideas so I can have it. I can look back at it. You know what I'm saying? I can
Get my mind creative.
Exactly.
That's
They be thinking that they supposed to come up with the design sometime. Like I don't know if y'all noticed that about people. Like they
Yeah,
be
a lot of
like,
times.
I don't weave them
I
out.
be like, that's my job. Like you give me your ideas and then I
Let me run and
create,
do my thing.
and I give you some options.
I'm not trying to be that artist that's regenerating the same tattoo over and over.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it. Like, don't get me wrong, they nice tattoos. The God, Child of God, Time Heals All Wounds. Like,
Only the
I've done them,
strong
but I will always try to switch them around some way. I'll even ask them, like, can I switch it around? Some of them say yeah, some say no. I'll be like, the ones that say no, I'll be like, I really wanna switch it. If I can't switch it, I understand it's what you want, but I really want to switch it. So I've come to the fact that with my clients, I'll be like, these references are references. I'm gonna like do something else with it, but it's gonna be your design.
I'm still giving you the same concept. It's just
Yeah.
finna be fresh. Something new
That's
for you.
I don't know. I feel like I'm not rude with it, but I'm very stubborn. Like, for one, if you send me some clouds and I'm like, no.
Oh, that's
That
automatic.
shit, words like
No.
life is a gamble.
Like
No. And then
scriptures and
if
stuff.
if it's something like, I call it nigga shit. If that's some nigga shit,
Preach.
the price is already set at a price that makes me feel better because I don't want to do it. And
Facts.
when you hit me up and say you want it, and I say that's not my type of work, the first thing I say is I'm not going to post it, just to let you know.
Like, they be thirsty for that. They want to get
But
posted.
I don't know, it kind of helped me like tailor like my demographic.
Yeah, your demographic.
Because
Yeah.
like honestly, I want to say at the early parts of my career, it was mostly like that. But after that, I just got rid of, like, I'll do a stencil if I'm doing a portrait. or if I'm doing like a specific type of writing. But other than that, you're not getting a stencil out of me. I'm gonna draw it on the skin, so you can't sit there and I'm not copying shit. Like, it's over with. And if you ask me for some shit that I don't like to do, I'm not gonna do it, or you're gonna pay that price, and it's not getting posted.
Yeah, I'm quick for a no. Like, the one thing that bothers me, I don't know if y'all get this, like people, you look at, I mean, before you inquire, you looked at what's on my page. So you see what I do. So for you to hit me and you be like, oh my God, I love your work. Can you do this for me? And then you send it to me and it's like something so beneath me. And not to be disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Come on. You want to send me the child of God? Like, you see what I'm doing.
Facts.
Come on,
do something way better.
I can do something way better. Or send me like a little key and a locket. Like, you don't even see a small tattoo on my page. Like, why are you sending me this?
You set that motherfucking minimum.
It's right there.
It's right there.
And they'll ask how much for this.
My minimum.
So, exactly, my minimum.
For that
My
little.
You get a mold from me, $200.
And I be telling them sometimes, I'm like, man, I don't even want to charge you my minimum for this. It's not even, no, it's not even.
I'm not telling that.
I can't.
Have you ever had some people that hit you up be like, oh, I'm trying to get this, but I only want to pay this much?
Yes.
And you dead in the water too.
It depends.
Oh,
I was
that
just about to
irritates me.
say.
Because no, the person I had that used to do that to me, what it would be is he would want something that's like he would want he wanted like a snake and like some handcuffs, but he wanted it like this small, but he wanted it to be like kind of like realism a little bit, and you want it right here because he only wanted to spend something, and I'm like I'm not about to do that. Like, you already got a little snake here, now you want me to somehow put a little handcuff around it because you only want to spend that amount of money. That's not gonna look right on your arm. Yeah. Now you gonna walk around and tell people I did this tattoo and it looks stupid. No.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a weird combination of snake and
Yeah. I don't judge nobody, but
So how you approach it?
That right there. Honestly, I'm like, that minimum's still the same.
Still the same? Yeah.
But on the low, like the only time I'm like real flexible and stuff like that is with my hometown. And that's just being honest, cause like I was tattooing their asses since high school.
Since day one, yeah.
They got me to this point. They're the only ones I'm like, if it's something and I usually charge this much, but you be honest. Mm-hmm. Be like, hey, I really want to get this piece done. But I only got this much. Is there some type of concept or idea that you can work with this? Or even if it's a fact where I be like, look, I hit this city multiple times. So this first session, we just knock out your outline.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to come back in March. So then just have the other piece and you good.
Yeah.
It just depends. Now, if you come at me just really just on some broke ass shit and trying to finesse me to just like, nah, that's not happening.
That's why I said it depends. Because if you one of my clients, then I'm tattooing you in and out. Yeah, usually when I go up on my prices, because we all go up on our prices when our work goes up. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna keep you at that price that I kept you at. While everybody's at this price, the new people, y'all automatically gonna pay up there. Y'all gonna pay what it's worth because I might not see y'all again. Yep. Now when I start seeing you 2-3 times, we done did a sleeve. I'm gonna keep you at that, you know what I'm saying? Because you spending money and money and money. We wanna do big sleeves, consistency, flowing. Yes. We don't wanna, don't get me wrong, and I tell a lot of people this, I don't add to everybody's work. I just don't. Especially, you know what I'm saying, if I know the artist, I'm gonna hit the artist up and be like, yo, this person wants to do this, that, and the third. You mind if I add to it? I've done that a couple times. Hell, some of the people send them to me to finish other people's sleeves because they just be too booked.
I just feel like it gotta be, I feel like it should be like similar. The work should be similar. Yeah. If you gonna do this hop around, because I don't want to add on to somebody who stuff or fix somebody. I really don't like fixing stuff. So, I mean, if it's not even, I don't really do no line work. So I don't want to come out to somebody that put a whole bunch of line work. It's kind of shitty because I feel like and I don't want it to be mistaken for mine. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody gonna ask you about the good work. So if that's what they see, but then they see this right next to it, are they automatically gonna assume that that's mine too? I don't want that. I'm cool.
That's fair enough. But yeah, it all depends on the client and who it is.
Yeah. Okay. So what y'all feel about people asking y'all for discount? Because I know what happens.
I feel disrespected.
I got a story. If it's my client that, you know what I'm saying,
They earned it.
They earned it, or
They didn't ask, you gave it to them.
Yeah, it's like
I
some
send
people go
it
automatically.
directly. I'm not gonna post all my stuff. Like if I know like March appreciation, I'm gonna send it directly to the people I know I done either did a full sleeve to, I done did your full back. I'm gonna send you this appreciation. The appreciation that I'm putting out there is like, alright, that's for newcomers too. But I'm also the people that I tag forever. I'm gonna give y'all more than what people need. Just don't come asking me though. Cause now I feel like you said disrespected because you gonna get something from me regardless. Don't ask.
Yeah.
Like,
So
I don't know, for like people that like I got certain shit for people that looking for a discount. But the catch is it's gonna be shit that I wanna do. So if I'm looking for a body, you better catch it while it's hot.
They make the ones.
And then you just give me the idea or concept. But what I come up with is what you're gonna get. I'm gonna let you look at it, and if you don't like it, then you can decline it. But other than that, that's the only discount that you're getting from me because it gotta be a give take to me. And then like I guess I don't even get so much as pissed off with discounts. I get pissed off with like these people that are rappers and that are A&Rs and that are TV hosts and that they try to, hey, you know, you feel me? I can put you on my followers. I got 1 million followers and like
And it never works.
It
never goes that way.
Tattoo and go somewhere else.
You get a service, you get the money for it. You pay for it. Now with bartering, that's different. We can barter because I think I be serious. Like don't play with me.
Yeah, see, I'm with all that.
I barter good shit. I'll take some food stamps.
I had an NBA player trying to hit me like that.
It gotta be a good barter. Like, don't try to. And then I'm the type like if I find out you do something or you do lashes or you do nails, I'm like, well, shit, you. So I'm finna give me a card. If somebody asks about this, I'll be able. It gotta be a give take. You just trying to take advantage, or you feel like you that nigga, and I'm supposed to be happy that you wanted me to do. Like, nah, I don't care. I'm not mad about this shit.
Yeah.
I had a client come from out of state, and he had got a full chest, full day session. He haggled on that for one, but we got through it. You know what I'm saying? It was so crazy. He had to like keep rescheduling because he was just like, he didn't want to drive down. He didn't want to fly because he was like, well, I want to get it all. Whole thing, I want to get it all done in one day. I want to be able to fly in and fly out. And I'm just like, all right, so you want me to work longer hours to get this completed, but you don't even want to give me what I'm asking for. I'm going to give it to you. All right, cool. So then after that, he hits me back like, I'm ready to come back. But bro, you're going to have to show me some love. I'm trying to get a whole arm done, my back done. That ain't how you supposed to come. Like, if you came back again, and let's say we go ahead and we start a sleep and we knock it out, and you ain't complain, you ain't do nothing, I'm gonna start showing you love because you ain't questioning nothing. You starting to be loyal, you becoming that loyal client. You know what I'm saying? But when you come right off the bat, that's like disrespectful. It's like you don't believe my price is worth what my price is.
Y'all don't go to Gucci and be like, yo, I know these $850, can you do 7?
That's what I'm
Man,
saying.
y'all go in there and swipe your card and spend that cash.
And
right
it be so
about it.
crazy
Dude,
because the
treat
people
us
that-
like designers.
Man, the people that
That's
do
real.
it the most be the ones that feel like they got a face value. And it's like, no, like, hell no. I done had like NFL players, you feel me? I can't get no discount or nothing. Nigga, and you got it. No, I've had people that they felt like they were so, I got my hours. I got that I don't like coming to travel as you paying this much, and I got that you need to book at least 24 hours in advance. I want something right now. I'm working, I'm moving. I don't care.
I don't care at all.
You want something right now? Double the price.